Hi, have you ever had those moments when everything just flows? You're locked in, your mind is sharp, and even the hardest tasks feel almost effortless. That's not magic. That's called flow state. When you are in, you control your reality, you set the rules. But most people today stuck in the chaos, distractions, overloads, living like their engine is off. In this video, I'll show you how I broke this cycle, and I'll show you 4 simple cheat codes that help me activate God mode and take full control of my mind, focus and life. If we haven't met yet, my name is Robert. I am author of a book and articles on business and economics. I am owner of 2 businesses and I'm really obsessed about self-growth. If you are ready to unlock your next level, hit the like, subscribe and let's get it started. So first of all, why is it so important to be in a flow state? Most people think the flow is something random, something that just happens only if the stars align, but that's wrong. As Steven Kotler says, flow is not a mystery, it's a skill. It's a real mental state when your focus, energy and creativity all hit their peak. You move faster, think deeper, solve harder problems with less effort. You feel almost unstoppable. But here is the problem. Most people today don't even reach that flow. Why? Because their mind is overloaded. Dopamine traps are everywhere. Social media, notifications, junk food. Mind keeps jumping from thought to thought, app to app, never settling. If you want to understand how dangerous that is, you can check my previous video, 21 Days Without Dopamine Trap. I explain it there. The truth is, you can't live in a flow with scattered mind and tired body. You can't feel powerful when you are chasing tiny hits of pleasure all day. But I have a good news. You can actually rebuild your focus. You can train your brain to unlock flow wherever you need it. And today, I am going to show you how I did it. So the first cheat code is dopamine system control. To unlock the flow, you need to fix your dopamine system first. Because the truth is, your brain can't be focused if you're constantly chasing for cheap dopamine hits, social media, notification, junk food. All of it train your mind to crave quick dopamine. And when your brain is addicted to these tiny hits, it can't stay long enough on the real challenge to reach the flow. As Dr. Andrew Huberman says, your focus is where your dopamine goes. So when your dopamine is scattered, your focus will be too. That's why the first cheat code is simple: dopamine detox and controlling your environment. Here's what worked for me. I turned off all notifications and sounds on my phone. Now I decide when to check messages, not the random beeps. I check messages only during the break between important tasks, so no more jumping at every notification. I delete all apps that stole my attention. If it doesn't serve my goal, it doesn't belong to my phone. I also made a huge shift with food. I completely give up junk food, including the idea of cheat meals. People say cheat meals will help you not to quit, but it is the same as giving a cigarette to somebody who's trying to quit smoking. It just keeps the addiction alive. Small changes, but big differences. Because every time you remove one quick dopamine trap, you give your brain more power to stay focused longer. Cheat code number 2. Physical triggers. When you cleaned up your dopamine system, the next step is simple. You move. Your body is a gate to your mind. You can't unlock flow just sitting still, scrolling and hoping for energy. You have to trigger it through motion. As Tony Robbins says, motion creates emotion. Movement changes your body flow, your chemistry, even your thinking patterns. In fact, Harvard Medical Schools found that physical activities significantly improves concentration, memory, and mental sharpness. Their research shows that even moderate exercises improves the brain's executive functions, the exact area of your brain you need for deep focus and creative flow. And it doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need a perfect workout plan. You just need to move. Here's what works for me. Every morning before work, I do some form of physical activity. It could be lifting weight at gym, Muay Thai, or simple morning run. Every time I move, I feel my mind cleaning up. I feel more energy, more clarity, more hunger to attack my day. It's like flipping a switch. When your body is strong, your mind follows. And that's how you build the momentum. Not by waiting for motivation, but by moving first. And if you want to learn how to turn that first spark of energy into long-term momentum, check my previous video, 10 Discipline Lessons I Wish I Knew 10 Years Ago. It is full of simple tools that help you stay consistent, even when motivation fades. Cheat code number 3. Deep work routines. Now, when your body is ready, you need to train your mind. And here's something most people get wrong. Multitasking is killing your flow. Your brain doesn't made to jump between different tasks every few seconds. Every time you switch focus, your mind needs around 25 minutes to fully refocus. And this is not just my opinion. This is study from University of California. Think about it. Every time you check Instagram while walking, you are not just losing few seconds. You are losing your deep focus for about 25 minutes. As Cal Newport says, focus is a new IQ. In today's distractive world, the ability to focus deeply is that separates high performances from everyone else. And if you want to reach flow state, you must treat your focus like it's your most valuable asset. That's why I use deep work routine every day. That's how it looks for me. My morning routine. To set the tone of the day, I use meditation, walk with my dogs, healthy food, training sessions. It cleans my mind, boosts my mood, and primes my brain for the real work. When you create rituals around your focus, your brain learns this is when we create, and this is when we hard work. And when you protect your deep work blocks, your flow state becomes natural, not accidental. Cheat code number 4. Flow entry rituals. When you have your deep work blocks, you need something even more powerful: entry rituals. Because your brain doesn't just snap into focus on command, it's need a signal, a pattern. As Dr. Joe Dispenza says, your mind loves rituals because it creates certainty, meaning that rituals gives your brain clear message. This is what we do now. No hesitation, no confusion. And it doesn't have to be complicated. This is what worked for me. At my home, I have clear zones. My work zone is sacred. At my desk, I only work. I don't eat here, don't read, don't play. It is 100% linked with deep focus and hard work. When I sit down at that desk, my brain knows this is not playtime, this is serious. You can also use other simple triggers. Specific music playlists for deep focus. A particular smell, for example essential oils or coffee. Wearing certain hoodie, which you are wearing only when you walk. These tiny rituals tell your nervous system, flow mode activated. And over time, you don't even need to force it anymore. You just sit down and boom, you are in. Once you learn how to activate flow, you need to understand one more thing. Flow is not endless. You can't stay in a God mode 24/7. Even the best athletes, creators or entrepreneurs, they all follow the hidden rule. Work hard, recover harder. As researchers from Peak Performance Science says, the recovery is hidden secret of elite performance, meaning that high performances, they're not just training harder, they recover smarter. Because the real growth happens during recovery, not during the action. Without real recovery, your body breaks down, your mind burns out, and instead of flying high, you crashes. Here is that works for me. Sleep rituals. I go to the bed and wake up at the same time every day. No excuses. At night, I follow my evening routine. Hot shower, breathing exercise, reading. It signals my brain it's time to shut down. Weekly recovery. At least once a week I schedule full body massage, not just for relaxation, but to reset my nervous system. It gives my body the care it needs to perform on highest level. Recovery is not weakness, it is a part of the system. And when you respect the cycle, focus, work, recovery, you stay in the God mode much longer and you rebuild your strength deeper each time. Whatever you use my system or build your own, the truth stays the same. You already have everything you need to unlock God mode. It is not about waiting for motivation. It is not about chasing perfection. It's about small shift, one less distractions, one deeper focus session, one stronger habit, one step today, another tomorrow. That's how you rebuild everything. And remember, you are just a few good decisions away from a completely different life. If this video speaks to you, hit the like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a boost. And if you wanna go deeper, check my previous video. You are wasting 90% of your brain's power. It's packed with real strategies how to turn your brain into your weapon. See you there.